Here we have a mid-season clash of teams who've earned their spot in the top 25, trying to come up with a victory today and make a big push toward the home stretch. Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Sooners will kick this deep to start us off. Right there, we'll start from the 25. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two.
Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
The offense starts with excellent field position. Looking to throw. It's Mateer. He's got it in the open. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Well, we had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Receiver in motion now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw caught over the middle. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be a first down. Trying to find some room. It's Owens. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to throw. It's Reed. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
That is high awareness for that receiver to know where the sticks were and adjust the route accordingly.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's an out route, the catch made.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Grab made by the tight end. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And looking to throw now on first down. A short completion to the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. Looking to throw yet again. Turns it loose downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Sooners.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Number 87 sets a kickoff.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the run, he'll let it go. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Bringing pressure. Catch hauled in here over the middle. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
The pass rush closing in. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. Breaks loose at the 45. Here he goes. Touchdown, Aggies. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
How dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
They make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. play of the drive. He looks right for a completion. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Scanning the field, it's Retier. Defense is coming after him. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Pulls it in. It's Burks. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now. The Sooners bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First play of this drive now from the 35. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught by the receiver. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Back to pass. It's Reed. Running back grabs it on a screen. He's found some room at the 45. They make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That pass is caught. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Back to throw. It's Reed. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Throwing up play action. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the grab. It's Potts.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
It's a ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
On first down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and they get you the yards you need.
Running back has it on a screen now. And bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. And the Sooners are going to cash in this red zone trip. Trying to run it. It's Potts. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run. They'll go hurry up here. The quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Ball back at the 6 for a second and goal off that loss. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. To throw, it's Mateer. Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The defense makes the stop at the 3. So 4th down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? Offense looking to throw the ball. He bought some time, now lets it go. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Tackle made after a short return, and the pick ends that threat. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? He makes the grab.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And the Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry out. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to pass. It's Reed. Nice grab. It's Concepcion. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Snags the quick throw. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Aggies. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. They start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Aggies will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch!
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise. and doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. Play fake, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands that he dropped it.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
Looking to pass. It's Reed. Throws to the tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, it's a good ball here by the quarterback, but I have to back up and look at the route by this tight end. He puts such pressure on this defense and makes it very easy for the quarterback to be able to make an accurate throw because he gets separation.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a quick grab. Oh, and he fumbles. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Well, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. And looking to throw now on first down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually comes home with a sack.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Keeps it, QB draw.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
That's reeled in. It's Concepcion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Powering through. They get the 3rd down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up the first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Oh, and it's incomplete. What an opportunity for a desperately needed takeaway. Couldn't quite come up with it.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Looking to pass. It's Reed. Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas A&M. This quarterback on fire today. That's another strike to this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And the extra point makes the lead 11, 28-17. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you can go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Third down. This offense will really use a conversion here. Down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Intercepted. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
For this defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their third interception now in the game.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Boy, the option keeper here for a big gain for this Texas A&M quarterback. It reminiscent of a guy like Johnny Manziel who could do so much damage when he played for Texas A&M. But they've had others going back to Bucky Richardson. How about Reggie McNeil? Great history and tradition at College Station with those athletic quarterbacks.
Grab down the middle. It's Moss.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Oh, and a chance there for a game-changing interception. Couldn't quite come up with it. Sets up third down now.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
That's good for Fighting Texas. That's the end of the third quarter of play.
1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish.
17.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Aggies.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it with room to run. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The Sooners come to the line to run the hurry-up.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. Wow, juke the first tackler. That was enough to make the 1st down. The Sooners come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Going for the touchdown here. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball is even thrown.
Right there, we'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To the air, it's Reed. He escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Moss. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. A play action, looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. Oh, what a grab! Stop after the catch at the 9, but it's 1st and goal now.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Keeps it on the draw. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Coach, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Mateer. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
What a catch! What a grab by the junior. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing, they're sitting back.
And looking for a big play here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Looking to chuck it again. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking deep again. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Sooners.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Point after, knocked right through. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Boy, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. To throw, it's Reed. Fires it to the wideout. Worked over the middle, but it's incomplete. Important 2nd down play coming up. Leaning on the run game here late. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, 1st down at the 34.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move now. Breaks an open space. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. To the air. It's Reed. Throws to the tight end. He makes the grab. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end.